So I thought I'd never make another one of these stupid videos, but here we are. So from the title of this video, you already know who it's about. A streamer named Riley, or at first named 𝓞𝓮𝓷. She is 27 years old at the time of the recording and posting of this video, and this is gonna be a wild ride. So before I begin, I'm gonna put all the alleged wrongdoings in the beginning. She is guilty of saying slurs that are ableist, homophobic, doing a racist accent, and preying on teens. So to begin, we're going to start with the parties. First up is 𝓞𝓏𝓷. They are Riley's simp and defend her no matter what. A few days ago, a streamer by the name of 𝓞𝓹𝓮𝓷 was talking about the situation in her stream when 𝓞𝓏𝓷 randomly came in and threatened to shut her stream down. The second party is 𝓞𝓏. He is the groomed in this story, but I will not be defending his past actions, but anyone should never be preyed on. The third is 𝓞𝓹𝓮𝓷 Overwatch. She plays a minor role in the story and only shows how obsessive the two are over her exposing them. She had noticed Riley's actions in the past and called her out privately. Before I begin, I will be referring to Riley as Riley and not her old name. Let's begin.
I've felt this way for a while, but I've always been making excuses like, oh, maybe if I keep giving him chances he'll stop being crazy. But then, you come along. Not that you're anything special.
Not at all.
But the sole thing being I'm attracted to you, your voice, and your personality, and the way you make me feel, not even knowing you, is a pretty solid red flag that I need out. Freaking well when we played with that Zarya kid too, so frick that F word. And if you don't want to be a one-trick, wonderful. I don't give the flying frick, but I can't remember the last time I played with you and we actually played well together. Wait, no, it was when I got top 500 and you played fair literally every game, imagine that. I just don't freaking care about this crappy freaking game anymore. I honestly don't give a frick if I lose GM. I don't freaking care. Fake.
Are you not tired?
I am. I've been tired.
Oh.
A lot on my mind. I'm attracted to some half-hour high school frickwad that's actually trying to ruin my life and I'm well aware of it. For some reason. But hey, that's life. You HRN.
Yes, but I'm serious.
I like you, Evan, whoever the frick you are, but I feel like I'm just making a fool of myself. Apparently I do look thirsty as frick and apparently I do hate my boyfriend. Apparently all these things that people are making up are actually true. So I can't even be mad at you. I don't know how to feel. So I just feel nothing. I can't believe I legit admitted to being attracted to a 17-year-old. You debated me.
17 turning 18A.
Yeah, and I'm turning 25 before you turn 18A.
All good.
LLLLLLLLLLLLLLAMAOW. Well, that explains a lot, like everything actually.
So something that I'd like to add is that at the time of when those text messages happened, after that they do it again. So she very clearly knew, hey, you're younger than me, and still hung out with them even after all those feelings and stuff like that. But anyways, let's just start to explain. This all started when pictures of 𝓞𝓏𝓷's and Riley's messages were leaked. Before these messages, 𝓞𝓏𝓷 had claimed he was 17 when in reality he was 15. This is why it's a problem. Riley during these messages knew he was quote-unquote 17 and still preyed on the minor. When this happened, without the fake age, she was about 10 years older than him. During the time frame of these messages, Riley had a boyfriend as well. Now, as you can see, this was a very serious act of grooming and predatory behavior. Anyways, I personally cannot comment on this fully as I have no experience, but it is still crappy behavior. She fully knew he was 17, and it kind of matches up with a certain situation with the player from Boston Uprising. Since everybody knows about the situation, I will not be talking about that. I make videos to bring light to part of the dark covered areas in the community. 𝓞𝓏𝓷 pointed this out earlier in March, where Riley replied to her and did not deny the photos, etc. This all started as a post by a Twitter user named 𝓞𝓹𝓮𝓷, who said, "When are we going to start paying attention to the predatory 20-something-year-old e-girls preying on underage boys in this community?" 𝓞𝓹𝓮𝓷 replied, "I can name one who was exposed for this but still somehow averages 300 viewers. I hate this community." Another user named Ken said, "Their name starts with an F and ends in a 𝓞𝓮. And 𝓞𝓹𝓮𝓷 replied, "I'm actually thinking about Riley." This is when everything started to go kind of crazy. Riley then replied, "Saying you had feelings for someone who lied about their age, then cutting them off the next day is a lot different than knowingly sending sexual content to a minor. My situation was taken out of context and used to try to make me look bad so people like you would believe it." 𝓞𝓹𝓮𝓷 replied, "Even if we completely assume you did the right thing after finding out, which, based on the screenshots I've seen, you haven't. You've repeatedly engaged in racist behavior on stream. You make yourself look bad, not me." Riley then replied, "Clearly you want it to be true so badly, so by all means, believe what you want. To defend a person who lies about their age and is clearly manipulative is one thing, but to defend 𝓞𝓏, of all people, says a lot more about you, girl. But hey, go off." After that post, 𝓞𝓏, Riley's simp and duo, replied and started to say that it was all misinformation. Perfect example of someone who doesn't do their research before giving out misinformation. Riley already explained the whole situation, proving the minor was in the wrong for lying about their age, and do I need a quote, then cutting them off completely the next day. 𝓞𝓮𝓷 then replied with an what? And showed an imgur filled with a bunch of screenshots that I've already shown you. In addition, this is a screenshot of them duoing after the fact. This part of the video includes 𝓞𝓏, Riley, and minorly Bowie. The following clips show the original clip from Riley's perspective and then Bowie's as well.
Look. Oh, whoops, wrong chat.
I'll be
look.
watching over you. I lost many good soldiers here.
Hello, my name is Shaman.
Hello, Shaman. Will you be my pocket? Oh, thank you, Shaman.
Keep the skies clear for me.
I will go this hero for you. I hammer everyone.
Affirmative.
Thank you for damage boost.
I gotta.
Hello, my name is Shaman.
Hello, Shaman.
Isn't that incredibly
My
racist?
pocket.
Is that not incredibly racist?
Oh, thank you, Shaman.
Am I wrong?
will go this hero for you. I hammer everyone.
She's literally a streamer that gets like 500 viewers. Is that not incredibly racist?
Also, something I forgot to add, 𝓞𝓏 replied to 𝓞𝓮𝓷 and Riley was saying she assumed you a predator to a racist. She does not know the way. Which, by the way, the Ugandan Knuckles meme is kind of racist. You can look it up, please do. It's racist. Now for the next video, this is when Riley preferred to be called 𝓞𝓏𝓷, so it's kind of like her first version of herself. Here's the clip.
Whoa, you're not supposed to tell him my secret. Whoa, you're not supposed to tell him my secret.
Now, as we all know, racism is never okay. And I think a perfect explanation of how you should never mimic an accent is put up on the screen here by Lee Waters in a Quora post, who that said is a racist to mimic an accent. So I will give you guys some time to pause and read that for yourselves. On April 10th, 𝓞𝓮𝓷 on her stream talked about these events, and 𝓞𝓹𝓮𝓷 came on the stream and threatened her. Here's the clip.
There. So I'll give you guys the link in case it didn't show up that well because it's like super pixelated, but I hope you know you can get banned for mouthing other streamers. Do it. Fucking report me. I don't fucking care. I'm literally only speaking facts. You can't get banned for telling the truth. I'm sorry.
My final thoughts are to do some research before you give your cash to someone. You should never fund a person that is racist, because that only means they are getting paid to do what they do. She may have changed, but the fact people would make those comments in the first place just shows how you think. It just shows like your personality and like how you think about those people, those groups of people, and like, as I said before, how you think of them. Like, oh, they're poor, somebody with that accent's named Jamal, like that kind of thing. Anyways, this is the end of the video, and if you'd like, feel free to like, subscribe, comment your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you when I see you.